All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look tonight at the fall of the Roman Empire, in particular the problems that the Roman Empire faced and how that weakened it, left it vulnerable, and eventually it did decline and it did fall. So there were a lot of different reasons for the fall of the Roman Empire, but here's a few that I want you to understand. First, it's just greed. The emperors of Rome were incredibly greedy and self-centered, and you probably already got that impression while we studied a few of them. They were also very unstable. We talked about Nero, we talked about Caligula, there are others. In 73 years, there were 23 emperors, and 20 of them are going to be murdered. So it's a tremendous instability of these emperors. Also, we had invaders. You've read about in your homework these dramatic tribes from the outside or from outside the empire that were attacking Rome's borders. And this border protection was really becoming a problem. The empire needed a strong army to protect the borders. But we also have a problem with the soldiers' pay. Soldiers were demanding more pay for obvious reasons, and defending the borders was costing far more than was anticipated, and it was draining their economy. There was also a lack of protection beyond the borders, because the majority of Rome's defense was focused along the borders. Once the tribes broke through, it was really easy for them to keep going. We had heavy taxation. This burden of taxation continued to increase. For some, as much as 1/3 of their wages went towards taxes. And this rise in taxes, again, they needed the money to try to protect the borders and to try to protect the Rome itself, the empire itself, from these foreign invaders. So, because we have people who are now suffering and have perhaps lost jobs, lost money, we have crime. And there was high unemployment, famine, poverty. All of these things drove more and more people into crime, while powerful generals continued fighting amongst themselves over who should be the next emperor. In addition, we have rebellions. Ultimately, rebellions are going to break out all throughout the empire, which weaken its unity. And then some even say a separate topic, this intellectual decline. They've argued that there was an enormous intellectual decline during the late empire. Citizens lacked motivation to develop new art, new culture, really to move all of those things forward. They lacked the incentive for it. So it's really a combination of all of these things is what is going to eventually bring down at least the western portion of the empire. So I would like you to take a few moments to watch this video. I think you will like it. It's pretty clever. You don't have to necessarily take notes on it. Please do not try to click on the link here. You cannot click on it, but I will put this link on our website so that you can easily access the YouTube video. And if anyone has any problems viewing it, please just let me know tomorrow in class.